Today is an historic moment in Briar's Music Showcase history. In this video, I'm going to be unboxing my very first record player. Welcome to Briar's Music Showcase. I'm Briar Cisneros and welcome back to another video. And in this one, like the intro has stated, I'm going to be unboxing my very first record player. It's been a long time coming. After years of just buying CDs, starting today, I'm going to start plunging, more like dipping my toes into the world of vinyl. So the past couple of months, I've acquired a little bit of vinyl. Of course, shout out to Garrett from Soundlad Studios. He sent me just a little bit of vinyl. Of course, one is Who's Next, and he also sent me a Who Greatest Hits. And I even bought one vinyl for myself, actually two vinyls for myself. I bought Sheer Heart Attack by Queen, and I shown off Relayer by Yes. And again, like I said, they've just been sitting on my desk in the background in every video. But after just having them on my desk, a part of me is that itch that keeps telling me, like, wouldn't it be cool to actually play it on an actual record player? So just a few days ago, I decided, basically. And so here it is. It's right here and still in the box. Like I said, we're going to unbox it. So before I get to that, first let's quickly show what I actually bought. So I'm just going to focus on this right now. I'll probably talk about what's in this box in a bit. So let's get this out a little bit closer. So it's not too expensive. This was on Amazon for about $150 or so. This is the Audio-Technica. This is the AT-LP60X. So I did some research, and this is actually they actually have a LP60 before, but this is a newer model. I'm not gonna go too in depth on the differences of the old and what this one has, but all you need to know, this is like, from what I've heard, this is like a very good starter one. So it's very simple. You just have simple buttons. You have this, there's a speed option, there's a start, there's a stop, there's a manual section, because for the most part, this is an automatic. So you just have to hit start and the needle will automatically start where you want it to go. Then you can stop it and it stops immediately. And as it's going through, once it gets to the very end, then it just resets back to the original position. So again, very simple. So again, I'm really looking forward to hooking this up, and you're gonna watch me do it. So hopefully it's not gonna be too cringy, but we'll see. We'll learn together. So without further ado, let's do this. Okay, so before we actually get to the record player itself, I first want to unbox this thing first, because this actually relates to that. And we're just gonna go right into it. So of course I have the box cutter right here. You've seen this before in past videos. All right, let's do it. Let's go through the sides. Yeah, there we go. Other side. And let's go right through the middle. Okay, pretty easy. Okay, got a bunch of this air stuff. Let's pop one for the camera. Oh God, that's loud, Jesus. Sorry about that. Anyhow, so here's the first thing we got. So we have this little Big Fudge record care system. So this is a pretty inexpensive way to clean the vinyl records. I'm just gonna quickly go in depth what's in here. So let's just go ahead and cut it open real quick. So it comes in a nice little pouch, and there's another piece of paper in here. Let's go see if we can take it out. Nothing else in there. It's just basically a thank you for your order, and there's their information, their website, their email. Okay, I can get 50% off of my next order, so might as well keep this. Anyhow. Let's go back to see what's here. It says removes dust, dirt, and fingerprints. Complete care system for your record collection includes stylus brush. Okay, and then on the side just says use the brush together with the fluid for deep cleaning of vinyl records. The soft velvet pad easily removes dust and debris from vinyl records and helps keep your record collection sounding their best. Okay, then there's like little instructions. I'm not gonna read that here right now. But yeah, there's some diagrams on the side. So I already did some research on this. So here's the brush itself. Yeah, it's a velvet, nice little wood handle here. Okay, what you need is this spray, this little solution. You just spray it onto the brush, and then you just lightly, but not putting too much pressure, you just, as the vinyl is spinning, you just kind of hold it there and it picks up the dust. Okay, and then it comes with the stylus brush, which is in this little pouch. And that's pretty much it. And there's one more thing, actually. There's another brush. So after you're done cleaning it and there's dust on this, you can just use this to kind of just brush it off. Again, this is probably not going to give the records like, basically it's not going to give it like a deep clean, but it'll be good enough, because for the records I have now, they're not that dirty, or they're not that scratched, but just something to just give them a quick clean is pretty going to be good. So that's the first thing. Let's get this thing out. Oh, this is heavy. Okay, let's move this. Be careful. I'll put that there for now. So, I also bought, if you can see, I also bought some speakers. So these are Edifier. Hopefully I said that right. Because, you know, I want to make sure these things sound good when I listen to those records. Let's quickly unbox these. So, excuse me. So the exact model is Edifier R1280DBS. That's easy to remember. Okay. Sure that's in frame. Yeah, good enough. Move it up a little bit. There we go. Ooh, styrofoam. Who doesn't love styrofoam? Ooh, that's the side. Oh, and my lamp kind of fell a little bit. Well, I'm going to leave it in. I don't care. Okay, so here's a manual. And here are all the cords that come with it. Another cord. And here are the speakers themselves. And it also comes with a remote control. And that should be it. Yes. Right. Got a lot of boxes to get rid of now. Alright. So let's remove these speakers from the plastic. Good thing I'm doing this on my bed. That way I don't have to fear that it might drop it and then it'll break. Alright. Here's what they look like. Here's one of them. I don't know if this is right or left. Doesn't really say. Okay. There. Here's the other one. This is the main one. Good thing that tears off easily. Okay, let's remove this plastic. So here's the main one. You can tell because it has all the controls. You have all the hookups in the back. There's the power on button. Then on the side, you just have some other settings. Top one, I believe that's volume. And the next one's treble, and the bottom one's bass. So, cool. Right. Put them side by side. So yeah, those are the speakers that I'll be using. All right, so now that we got all this stuff, let's get the, where did I put the, let's put this here as well. So we have the 2 speakers, and we got the cleaning kit. So now let's get to the main thing you've all been waiting for. Let's unbox the player itself. Okay, so I just changed the angle here, so we kind of have a different angle here. So here's the same box cutter, and let's see what's inside of this. So we just have to open the sides here. Okay, anything else? Okay, there we go. Just opens up like that. So already we have a little manual here. And there's another thing in here. Yeah, hopefully I don't rip the instructions by accident. But inside it comes with this. And this is actually an adapter if you want to play like a 45. I don't think I'm going to need this very much, but it's cool that it comes with it in case you do want it. So I'll keep that in there for now. Right, now the scary part. How do I get this out? Okay, just gonna slide it out. Slide it out. David Coverdale would say slide it in, but that's the opposite of what I want. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Okay. So I'll save the box for now. But for now, let's go ahead and put that to the side. I'll put this on the floor. Okay, let's move this up. All right. So on the side here, you have this little mini box. Let's see what's inside this. So here's the plug-in. This is where you plug into an outlet. You take out the styrofoam sides here. Okay, let's try the other side. There we go. Okay, there was tape there. That explains it. There we go, now it comes off easy. Alright, so get to that in a sec. Here is the actual plate. Ooh, it's cold. It's made of aluminum. Here's what it looks like. There's a little ribbon here because there's the belt on the side that we gotta attach it. And here in this thing you have the I forgot what this one's called, but the part where you actually put the record on. Could have done that a little bit smoother, but it's alright. So it's made of felt. Kind of nice texture. Has the logo there. So it kind of goes something like that, if you can see. Flip it over. Move this. Go. Now take this part off. There it is. I had the other way around. But you can kind of see it already. There it is. So here it is. Here it is itself. Cover's already on it. This is very exciting. Again, you can't really see my face, but I'm just like in awe right now. Like, I can't believe it's actually there. It's almost like I'm dreaming almost. All right. So now it's time to assemble this. I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to do it on where I'm going to put it. So let's just go ahead. We'll cut here, and when you see me again, we're going to be in a different part of the room, and this will be possibly the final spot this will be in. So let's go on. Let's go on to the other side of the room. Okay, so this is where I'm going to be putting it for now. So obviously it needs a very flat area, so I have this kind of little wooden thing here. So this was actually originally a kind of like a litter box cover. You put the litter box inside this, but we don't really use this anymore, but I still have it here. There's no litter box down there, by the way, but anyhow, so this has kind of been here ever since. This has been here for a few years, so it's pretty flat. So I just did a test. It's like a little wobble, but it's nothing too major. I think it'll be okay. All right, so now it's time to hook this up. So I'm not going to do much talking in this during this whole portion. I'm basically going to be doing a time lapse. I'm not sure if my face was in frame during that whole spiel, but yeah, we'll roll with it. So I'm going to hook this up. So wish me luck, and once I'm good, we're going to test this. So this time lapse starts now. Up how to hook those speakers up. Okay, after figuring things out for a little bit, I think it's time to test it. Now we need to decide what record to test this on. So if you recall, I did a poll not that long ago, and I asked the question, which of 3 records should I use to test it? So it was either Who's Next by The Who, Sheer Heart Attack by Queen, and Relayer by Yes. So here are the results. Yep, I guess I should have expected that. Who's Next won. So we're going to test it. And actually, this is a good opportunity to test out the cleaner thing as well, because it is a little bit dusty. Not a lot, but just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Now there is still a little cover on the stylus there. Okay, looks good. And put that there for now. Let's take it out. Show real quick. Just put it in the hole. There we go. And it's set to 12-inch. It also does 7-inch as well. So I've hit the manual, just hit start. Yeah, it's going. Oh. I just hit stop. And it just goes back to its original position. But it's still spinning though. Okay, never mind. Right when I said that. Anyhow, I guess we have to do this manually. I can see a little bit. All right, moment of truth. Oh, I stopped. Well, try that again. There it is. All right, moment of truth. Here we go. Garrett, if I mess this up, I am sorry. I can hear it. Problem is, it's not from the speaker though. Damn. All right, we're gonna have to figure this out. I don't know if I hooked this up properly, but it does work. It is working, but we just need to figure out how to get the sound into the speaker. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. So I'll be right back. Back to the drawing board. I got it working. Rotate it. Okay. Make sure there's no slack. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I'm late, but you had the idea. It works. Apparently, I just had to press this button on the remote. But hey, I'll take it. Holy shoot, that works out better. Look at you. Oh, that's really good audio too. Very bassy. Well, on that note, I think this was surprisingly a success. All right. Okay, we had to stop it there, but took a lot more work than I thought, but it works. I was very surprised, but you know, I'm very happy. So now I officially have a working record player. Holy crap. I have a lot of cleanup to do, but that's besides the point. So that's about it. Well, I'm going to be playing around with this on my own time. Of course, I'll try out the other albums, of course, see if they work out as good as The Who, because so far The Who one's sounding pretty good. Maybe I'll hear the whole thing. Actually, before I close out, we gotta test another thing. We gotta test the manual option. So let's go ahead and pick this one up. We're gonna flip it. Side 2. And see if I can do this. Hopefully it's the right then. Oh, I didn't do it right. And then we gotta hear this song. There we go. Never thought in a million years I'd have this in my possession. Feels good, honestly. We're gonna wait for... I'm probably gonna get copyright claim for this, but I just want to wait for the song to start up. Again, that was off, but you know. All right, we gotta stop now. But thank you so much for sticking around, watching me struggle a little bit on getting the speakers working. But hopefully you enjoyed my journey in the world of vinyl. Now I should probably stress this. Well, I don't know if I'm using the right words. I'm overwhelmed with emotion, so it's hard to speak at the moment. But at the end of the day, CDs will still be my main source of music. Vinyl is cool to have, and you know, I wouldn't say I'm gonna go all out and buy tons of vinyl. Maybe at most, maybe 1 or 2 a month, maybe 3, but that'd be kind of pushing it. But I'm only gonna focus on vinyl, on records that I really would want. So yeah, so again, CDs will still be a mainstay. I'll still be doing my monthly CD hauls, but every so often, if there's a good vinyl for a good price, I might pick it up. So thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, this special video, please go ahead, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and goodbye for now.